that is a really big benefit for DK is that I feel like Victor is going to be so hard to deal with later in the game. Because the engage for Hanwha is just Ash Arrow. Shouldn't have lane swapped from the beginning, but I think a lot of this comes down to play. Yeah. Plus Viper and Delight actually doing a good job. And aiming really not having a great start thus far, right? Like the clan's getting forced level 1, and then also getting bullied out by Aatrox.
And it's a 500 gold lead. Even more than that with the plates coming on in and double the CS. And Zeus is looking to just dive. He has level 6, Zeka moving on in as well. As yeah, the Drake goes down, but that's not going to be enough as aiming. Remember, no flash, no cleanse, no way out as Beryl is doing his best to try and block, and it works! As the Rockets are stolen! 6 now in the back pocket of HLE as Peanut looks to try and help them out, taking down this structure. Beryl and aiming, I don't think it's going to work as aiming gets tagged by the spear. And at 50% health, I just don't know what he's going to be able to get done. Does have the cleanse and flash now back available. The enchanted crystal arrow is there, and this turret is on its last legs. So that is going to be that first feat of strength going down. HLE and DK, they might be able to grab their second frag. So that is sort of their win condition.
They would have loved to get the grubs though. With, that cannon in particular.
And denying the grubs also a big deal when you've got both a Sylas and an Aatrox that are pretty happy sitting in a...
The core issue is that you want to try and make a play, but because you don't have prio, you never have vision. And because you don't have vision, if you Lucid and Beryl go in on someone, and there are reinforcements waiting in the wings.
Oh, flash in from Beryl. They look for Peanut, who might have been overextended, but the hostile takeover is there. Lands on a 3. First blood goes to Peanut to secure another kill for HLE. And first, it's just crazy that it's this late into the game, and then all of a sudden it's feats of strength. HLE kill 3 in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. The problem is that because you don't have vision, and Hanwha Life do, they kind of get to... And realistically, you can stall for like 15 minutes by not going for any dragons.
And they do have that buffer, so there's that.
As Beryl...
Oh, okay. Zeka is just going to find him as he makes his way in. The Shadow Dash taunt does come on through, and the arrow is so gorgeously placed from Viper. Handshake just to set it up, and cool guys like Delight do not look at explosions. As Beryl is going to go down yet again. The Mega Blast Cone will bring HLE over towards their prize in the form of this dragon. And DK just have to look on and watch as that objective is taken down. HLE, cool, calm, and collected here in Game 4. And DK, I think they're going to have to order another one of those miracle plays. They've had a few of them, and Lucid is now just going to look for a steal, and he gets it. There's the spell shield at the same time. He's really dead, guys, but he got what he came for, and that was the Chemtech Drake and Soul Point for DK.
You know who would also make that play is Peanut. Like, if there's ever a jungle that's like, guys, I'm going to send it and die.
Well, Beryl's also going to find a taunt onto Peanut.
Not eyes nearby. Good call.
So Shelly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone's getting very angry. And Peanut, like you say, those spears really do hurt. Beryl is... Yeah, he is dead. Zeus going to flash for it. Picks it up with the third Q. Really nicely done. Zeka finds a slicing maelstrom.
All right, I got the game plan for DK.
All right, what is it?
Do nothing for 15... No, sorry, now it's 20 minutes.
What about do nothing for 4 minutes and then Lucid? Oh, okay. Shiu's going to look for some stuns onto Zeka here as aiming, trying to lay down the DPS. Shiu is dead, and aiming doesn't do the DPS.
Beryl even ulted, trying to keep Shiu alive and extend the play.
I think it saved Beryl's life that Shiu died.
Yeah, I do think DK are having a difficulty with the
arrow
not actually doing anything.
Yeah, it's a nice spell shield there from Lucid. He could have just been straight up dead with the damage that we've seen from some of these spears. Zeka looking for a chain lash, and that is a dead in a turret.
Now, I don't think it's a good plan, but I do think it's your only plan. Because, and you know, we often talk about, well, Nidalee doesn't matter, right? When you're this far ahead.
Well, this is the scaling you get from Nidalee, and that is making sure that your opposition is really far behind. As Zeka could be in trouble here. He has to flash away. Aiming is flashing for it. Yeah, they're looking for the opportunity. Is the death rate not enough? And the heal. This is what Peanut does, by the way. Better than any other Nidalee.
Oh, no.
And that is place Soraka. As aiming, he's going to get punished for the sins here. The over-aggression.
I believe that's aiming's first death. It felt like there's been a lot more.
Yeah. I also just can't believe that Peanut has been this consistently clean on Nidalee all year. As the arrow. I do like it. You know, we didn't have much more to watch because the Arakan was just being taken for free.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah. The real question now becomes for DK, can they hold on to their inhibitors? And he played a lot of them.
He did. In fact, all the way. I wonder what the scoreline is for Viper on that one as well, because I believe there might have been a few hiccups here and there, but since 2021, he's been pretty good at 5 gamers as well.
And for DK, they lost both their final year, you know, tournament runs, both MSI as well as Worlds to 5th games, RNG and EDG respectively.
Yep.
As this Dragon, I don't think is going to be contested.
Yep. And yeah, Zeka hasn't lost one since 2022. So pretty good at it. Still hasn't got there just yet, as Paranoia has been used by someone. And yeah, it's in fact Zeka who is now just going to dive on top of Beryl, and Beryl is going to taunt him over, aiming really undecided as to whether he wants to do this again, and he says no, I prefer not to, as Lucid is going to block the hijack. Very nicely done with the spell shield. No Paranoia for you this time around.
No, he already...
Oh, was that a chain? Never mind. Yeah, it looks confusingly similar. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because that's how he got out. He paranoid.
Yeah, he had to, and then that would have definitely been on cooldown, Chronically. You're exactly right.
That's fine. You're good.
That's why we keep you around. That and the excellent predictions.
It's been a long and messy series. As DK is really holding on to the just kind of do nothing and hope that them not getting soul for long enough will matter. There's one crucial step that still needs to be done, which is Lucid needs to steal Baron. Because I do think when they take Baron, you do kind of auto lose the game. And might auto lose the game beforehand if Hanwha Life go for a big fight here.
He could also steal an Elder in 20 or so minutes.
Yeah, but at that point,
you know,
the gold league doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
So if you get there, I think you're feeling peachy. What we're trying to say, in roundabout ways, that this game is not looking good for DK. It's looking great for a game 5.
It certainly is.
It's such a textbook early game from Hanwha Life, right? Like bot side prio, combined with Peanuts early pressure.
And they're doing their best as that's a 2-man taunt. Okay, the kitchen sink being thrown at HLE. The last-ditch effort from DK. They're able to take down the support. But Zeus gets into that backline, disrupts what? Because I was confident. That was very silly.
Atlas, I can't do it. We need to find something else.
Oh, well, you're being asked whether you can do it. It'd make G happy.
Atlas, I'm going on a honeymoon next year or next month. I can't cut off my hair.
Okay.
Like if I can postpone it till after that.
No.
Well, okay, then we're not doing it. What do you mean, no? That's your option.
You're not allowed to postpone. Well, actually, and I think I postponed mine.
You did
as well. Okay, well, as that time, he's able to steal it away. That was nicely done. Zeka going to have his hijack now on cooldown. Let's see whether DK
Beryl doesn't have flash this time around.
Can defend yet again. This time towards the top side of the map. The volleys are just doing a lot of damage. There's Viper with 3 items.
Gap. You know, that's something. Okay, so now comes step 2 of the plan. Look, they know! They have 4 scryers!
Uh-huh.
They're aware!
We do not want to allow Lucid to get in. And Lucid going to get tagged by about a million things, but that spell shield was on the right one. As Spirit's Refuge goes down, doesn't exactly do that much, as aiming is almost just dead to Viper, who is just raining these auto attacks down onto DK. Redemption there to keep them in the fight even longer. And they are going to break the flow. They're going to take down this inhibitor turret. Yeah, the bottom lane's also under fire, as Zeus was getting to work down there as well. Xiu just struggling to hold on.
It's good, just don't flip it.
Yeah.
Just don't give them the opportunity. Just take them down. Now 2 inhibs are down. They're going to have this movie. Insane plot twist. You'll never do that. You never do that, Atlas. You can't do that. That ruins the movie. You need to make sure that they don't know there's a plot twist.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I
was about to like talk about plot twists, but I just feel like that would be completely against exactly what you were saying.
Yeah. So in this scenario, I don't think there will be a plot twist. And if it is, it will blow my mind.
So you're saying there's not going to be a plot twist, but if there is, it's a plot twist. And that's the whole point of a plot twist.
Yes.
Nailed it. I'm right on board.
If you see comment, it's not a twist.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's just a part of the story.
Yeah. It's just a narrative point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Baron is also a point on the map here towards the northern side.
All right, we have enough scryers.
The question is, do we have a torpedo called Nocturne?
They don't have more scryers.
Well, Beryl is looking to try and get into the
Oh,
pit.
they're not flipping! You'll love to see it.
Yep, they get off. There's the arrow. It's going to connect, and the Shen is just dead. The takedown named correctly here by Peanut. And that is one. It is not the jungler. And now DK, they need somebody else to face check. They're running out of abilities to check this Baron pit. Zeka, yep, he was just checking it out.
Look at the storytelling as well from our observers. They don't know where Lucid is right now.
And it looks like DK, they understand that there is no way they can fight for this. Game will be over if they try to take that Baron. So instead, they look to try and push out these waves by as much time as they possibly can. The problem is, there's only 3 turrets left on the map here for DK. I remember when Peanut was playing, actually.
Yeah. I know Kenya was playing Nibble.
Oh no, Peanut was playing Hecarim. Peanut was playing Hecarim that game.
I mean, you would remember better than I would.
I'm pretty sure it was a weird Hecarim angle. Okay, we're gonna pull the trigger as Lucid dives in, looks for the fear now as they get forward. There's one of those taunts you were looking for, but Viper gets bailed out, never mind. They managed to secure the kill. The problem is, there are more carries left over. Zeus doing what he can.
Oh, look at
as this Chaos Storm is gigantic. Zeus, can he do it? He finds one, but Zeka is looking to finish the game. The teleport to get on top, but Zeka is looking to take down the Nexus. Showmaker, can you kill him in time? He's so incredibly tanky. It's down halfway, and there's the flash over. And now he's looking to try and take down Showmaker as well, as there's the final hit, and Silver's